Hey guys, this is what my take on prayer has been, and why do we pray? So, being that God knows our hearts and what we're going to pray for or speak of before we even get to do so, can kind of make it seem unnecessary to pray. Like, why if you already know? But it's a way of fostering and cultivating a foundation of communication and forming expectations from it. So, being able to voice what your needs or desires are in different areas of your life, much like you would in a relationship, you would apply that with God as well, because it's not so much that He already knows what you need or what you're going to ask for, but it's you voicing that to Him. It's a very vulnerable and intimate moment, much like you would share with a partner. You would be doing that in your relationship with God, and standing in agreement with God that change is going to happen. So it definitely ushers you into a direct form of communication with God, and just kind of lay out on the table what you're expecting within your life. What I found was a good insight from this reading with Foster was kind of looking inwardly when it comes to prayer. There's different types of prayers, but I think we can all relate when there's different emotions that come with prayer, whether it's out of frustration or hopelessness or just fervency. Seeing that he made a point to look inwardly for any kind of inward block. So he related it to if your TV wasn't working, you're not just going to say, oh, well, frequencies don't exist because you don't see it. But you would check the plug, switch, circuit until you figure out why the TV isn't working and repair that block. So the same and correlating to prayer is looking for the block inwardly. If we're praying wrong, if something in us needs to change, or any new principles that need to be learned, is what he says. So patience and persistence are needed. And those are some key components as well, because sure, you can pray out of frustration, but if your heart's not in the right place towards what are you expecting out of this prayer and what is the change that you are asking of God, but not only that, but believing Him. So there's kind of a preemptive expectancy or preemptive thought process that it's already happened. I may not see it right now, but I know I will be, and I'm just waiting for that day because I asked and I'm going to receive, and you'll see the fruit of that also. And just kind of thinking of prayer as a spiritual muscle. Another point that I thought was interesting from the reading was how joggers don't immediately sign up for the Olympics or a marathon. It's a consistency and a discipline of putting that into practice over time, much like seeing your prayers grow more in strength to the point where you are able to see someone and pray for them. Just, intercessing for someone else's need as well kind of brings that to another level with your relationship with God and how you go about prayer overall. So I guess how I would implement it would be just having more of an intentionality on why am I praying? What am I looking to change or have come to fruition? And, believing and thanking God in advance that I know I asked and I'll receive. Thanks.